So I decided to make Meatloaf's ugly cousin, the humble Salisbury steak, and it turns out that it's actually pretty damn good, believe it or not.
Hungry Man dinners and pot pies. Hungry Man satisfies my appetite with 50% more meat, extra portions that taste extra good. Take it from this man. Hungry Man will satisfy your appetite too.
Yeah, so if Charles Mann endorses Salisbury steak, then it's gotta be good. So we're starting off with sauteing some grated onions in a cast iron pan to give some extra color and flavor. And then adding some panko breadcrumbs to a bowl, mixing in those onions that we just sauteed. And then we add a quarter cup of whole milk, mix it around, get in there real good. Add about 2 teaspoons of Dijon mustard, ketchup, mix it up. I could have obviously done this all together before mixing it, but you know, gotta make life difficult. Add a whole egg, mixy. And we add some Worcestershire sauce, however you want to call it, Worcestershire, I don't know. Mix it up, get a good mix. Add a pound of 80-20 ground beef, and then mix that up. Make sure you don't go too overboard, or else it'll get too rough. It's essentially just a meatloaf. That's what we're getting at here. And you just form it up into these weird oval shapes, and then we're gonna add that to a pan or a baking sheet. I have a glass here, a baking pan, before we put it into the oven. These are pretty big pieces, you know. I made about 3 of them in total. We're gonna slice up some cremini mushrooms. My fancy little knife here. Get them nice and thin. We need about a whole 8-ounce package of them. They're gonna shrink down a good amount when we get them in the pan. Add it to a buttered cast iron skillet. Give that a good mix. Alright, we got 1 large yellow onion that we're gonna slice nice and thin. Make sure not to cut your fingers off because you're an amateur. Add some butter to another cast iron skillet. Melt it down nice and easy. Into that pan, we're gonna add the onions. And we're just gonna cook them down until they're nice and translucent, not quite caramelized. Just be aware that this recipe will make your apartment or your house smell like onions for 3 days. Just prepare for that. And we're gonna add some thyme to the onions, give a little extra flavor. We add about 2 tablespoons of flour. Make sure you cook that down a little bit so it doesn't have too much of a flour taste to it. Essentially creating like a little roux here, so we can make a nice onion slash mushroom gravy. Add a little bit of bone broth. I had this in the fridge, so it coagulated quite a bit, so it looks all gloopy. But I'm telling you, this stuff turned out to be pretty damn good. All about the gravy. Without this gravy, this really wouldn't. I mean, the meat tastes good, but the gravy really makes it something. Just keep heating it until it gets nice and thick to the level that you're looking for. We're just gonna add those mushrooms to the mix. Very good mix. And then bring it to a nice simmer until it thickens up. Add about a tablespoon of Dijon mustard and another tablespoon or two of Worcestershire sauce. Mix around. Really incorporating all those good flavors, gives a little bit of sweetness to it. And then once it's nice and thick to the consistency you're looking for, we're gonna add those beef patties that we created earlier, which I baked at 400 degrees for 10 minutes, and then we broiled for another 5 minutes, and then took out of the oven. At this point, they're pretty much cooked, but not all the way through, so you're just gonna simmer in that gravy for about another 25 to 30 minutes. Just spoon the gravy on top, getting all that flavor in there. And at this point, it's pretty much done, so we're gonna plate it up with some mashed potatoes and peas. And before we try that out, we're gonna see what the actual Hungry Man Salisbury steak is hitting on. All right, so let's try out the steak first. Yeah, exactly like I remember. Nice and rubbery, not a whole lot of flavor, kind of slimy. Not the best. I give it like maybe a 3 out of 10. Mashed potatoes have absolutely no flavor. Oh, pasty. Got green beans. Green beans are actually pretty good. They have good snap to them. They're not mushy, which I was pretty surprised. Go in there and try out that Salisbury steak again. See if anything's changed. Add some mashed potatoes to it. And yeah, the mashed potatoes did not save the Salisbury steak. I mean, this stuff is just, I don't know who eats this, how they're staying in company, because it's just not it. Let's try out that brownie, see what that's all about. I'm sure it's got to be a 10 out of 10. And nah, it's not bad, but I give it maybe like a 5 out of 10. Nothing special, but overall, I give the Salisbury steak a thumbs down. Not it. Let's go ahead and try out the homemade stuff. See what we did. See if it's any better than the frozen stuff. Looks pretty good. Good smell. And yeah, much better, much better. It's got a good flavor. The meat itself is okay. I'd rather it, taste like a normal meatloaf, but it's pretty good. I'd say the gravy is what really carries this stuff. But you can't beat Salisbury steak with some homemade mashed potatoes, some peas. And of course, we gotta wash down with a little bit of whiskey here. And of course, we gotta add some more of that gravy to it. The gravy's definitely the star of the show here. I mean, it's got a good flavor to it. It's savory, a little bit of sweetness to it from the Worcestershire sauce, however you want to call that. I don't know how to speak apparently. But damn, that gravy is where it's at. I think if you made a normal meatloaf and just added the gravy to it, it'd probably be even better. But overall, not too bad. I gotta say, I'd definitely make this again. It's a classic. Definitely gonna eat this stuff out of the frozen section. I give this a nice thumbs up.